What if humans never evolved on Earth? What if our ancestors evolved on Mars instead? Today, Mars is a cold desert covered in dust, but billions of years ago it may have been very different. Scientists believe rivers, lakes, and even oceans once existed there. Imagine tiny life forms appearing in those ancient waters. Over millions of years, they slowly evolved into more complex creatures. While Earth remained empty, Mars became the center of life. Plants spread across the landscape. Strange animals adapted to the red world. Eventually, intelligent beings appeared and began building civilizations beneath the orange sky. Every generation became more adapted to Mars. The lower gravity, thinner atmosphere, and weaker sunlight shaped their bodies and minds. If this happened, the story of humanity would begin on a completely different planet. Before we imagine what Martian humans look like, we first need to imagine a Mars where life succeeded long before Earth ever had the chance. One of the biggest differences would be our height. Mars has only about 38% of Earth's gravity. Because the pull toward the ground is much weaker, humans evolving there would likely become taller and lighter over millions of years. Their arms and legs could grow longer, while their bones become thinner. A normal Martian person might tower over an Earth human. Moving around would feel easier too. Jumping high into the air could be completely normal. Carrying objects would require less effort. Sports on Mars would look almost superhuman compared to ours. But there would be a downside. These tall bodies would be designed specifically for Mars. If a Martian visited Earth, our stronger gravity would feel overwhelming. Every movement would require much more energy. Standing, walking, and lifting objects could become exhausting. What makes them perfectly adapted for Mars could make Earth one of the most difficult places for them to live. Mars receives much less sunlight than Earth because it is farther away from the sun. Over millions of years, humans evolving there might develop larger eyes to capture more light. Bigger eyes would help them see more clearly during dust storms, long nights, and darker days. Their vision could be excellent in low-light conditions. Colors might even appear differently to them. Looking into the face of a Martian human, the first thing you might notice would be their enormous dark eyes. To them, our eyes could seem unusually small. Evolution always favors survival, and on a planet with less sunlight, better vision could become one of the most important advantages. While Earth humans evolved under a brighter sky, Martian humans would evolve to thrive in a dimmer and harsher environment. Their appearance would slowly change until seeing in the dark became almost second nature. Earth is protected by a strong magnetic field that helps block dangerous radiation from space. Mars does not have that protection. Over millions of years, life on Mars would face much higher levels of radiation. To survive, humans might evolve stronger natural defenses. Their skin could become thicker or darker. Their bodies might become better at repairing damaged cells. Some scientists even think future life on Mars could develop biological protections that do not exist on Earth today. Every generation would become slightly better at surviving the harsh environment. While Earth humans evolved beneath a protective shield, Martian humans would be shaped by constant exposure to space radiation. The result could be people who look noticeably different from us, not because they chose to change, but because evolution forced them to adapt to one of the toughest environments in the solar system. After millions of years of evolution, Martian humans might look very different from us. They could be taller, thinner, have giant eyes, and possess bodies adapted to survive radiation and lower gravity. But the differences would not stop there. Growing up on another planet could also shape how they think, build societies, and understand the universe. Their culture might be completely different from ours. If we met them for the first time, we might wonder whether they were even human at all. Yet deep down, we would share the same distant origins. The strange truth is that both species could come from the same evolutionary story, while becoming almost unrecognizable to each other. To Martian humans, Earth might seem like a giant world with crushing gravity, and to us, they might seem like visitors from another civilization. In a way, both sides would be right.